Welcome to the shooting show, coming to you from Germany. This week we return to the Dalness Estate in the Highlands stag stalking with Peltor's finest. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world. The shooting show team is on location at the Dalness Estate. Though we're all guests, I'm turning guide for the day, taking Peltor's Fredrik Johanssen out in search of a stag. Colin, the keeper, discusses the plan. Okay, Colin, so we're at Dalness House and we're stalking on the Dalness Estate. We've just zeroed the rifles. Fredrik was cool with his shot. I was happy with mine. The main thing is you were happy.
Yep, I'm happy with both shots.
Good.
Shots.
And we've got the option. We can either stay in the big house, which is, I know you can sleep 16. A lot of history to the house, and it's kind of where the high net worth individuals stay. And we've got the other option of staying in the estate cottages, where mere mortals such as our team, that's where we're going to be staying tonight. And then tomorrow, hopefully, Fredrik and I are going to go and secure a stag. So, what's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, it'll be weather dependent, obviously. We've had a lot of rain today, as you can see, the height of the rivers, etc. So it'll depend what happens overnight, but it's meant to be a southwest wind and a drier day tomorrow. But we'll decide in the morning exactly where we're going, I think.
And southwest is perfect for
southwest good. We'll go in probably at the top end of the estate and we'll be working straight into the wind that way and basically just see what we see this time of year. We could be anything anywhere, as you know. We're right in the middle of the ruck just now.
Fantastic, and fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed.
Thank you very much.
Great.
With everything in place, we retire for an early start the next day. Getting out on the hill first thing reminds us how privileged we are to be in such stunning surroundings. There's nothing quite like it, and it's no wonder the Highlands are such a popular destination for sportsmen all over the world. We've come this far with Rob McCaig in tow, but as we spy a suitable stag far off and with little cover in between, it's time to reduce our numbers. Rob waits on low ground as Fredrik and I begin to ascend. Glassing the stag again, we find there's still no direct route, so we opt to descend again and push on up the glen, hoping to flank the beast.
Rob follows us through the low ground, but as another ascent begins, it's time for him to drop back again. Finally we make it, and it's time to see if the stag is still there. In fact, we're in luck. There's not one stag, but two, and both are shootable. Fredrik is more than capable with the rifle, and I instruct him to crawl into position. The calf moves off to the right and joins the hinds out of camera shot.
Okay, take the second one when he stops. Shoot again.
The first was down on the spot, but the second required an insurance shot, which Fredrik delivered calmly.
Get off there. Well done.
After the customary wait, we head towards the first shot beast. It's easy to find, right where it was shot.
Well done, Fredrik.
Thanks for a good experience. Really nice.
Well done, Fredrik. Rob, if we sort this beast out, if you just go up and sort the other one out, if that's okay, mate, and we'll just meet back at the track.
No problem. Excellent.
While I deal with stag number one, Fredrik and Rob press on to retrieve the second carcass and find out why it ran on.
Well done, Fredrik.
Thanks.
Well done. You were just unlucky there. This shot, the first shot was just on the diaphragm, but because he took a step forward, it's gone through the liver. He would have gone down within a few yards, but you did absolutely the right thing by giving him the second shot, which was a follow-up shot, which is just taking him on the top of the spine here.
Yeah, that's good.
The Winchester rounds did their job perfectly, and now it's down to Rob to make quick work of the Gralloch. Well, maybe not so quick. I've already finished mine.
Well done, Rob.
Thanks very much.
What took you so long?
I'm a bit of practice, Mr. Carr.
Best
I'm not.
practice.
I'm not as efficient as you are.
So you're using some fine tools?
It's actually quite nice. It looks a bit of a strange shape of a blade, but no, it's really nice to use. Nice in the hand and very sharp.
Yeah, ergonomically, they're a brilliant piece of equipment, really.
No, really nice.
Feels good in the hand, doesn't it?
Does,
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a strange shape, but it just fits the hand perfectly.
Yeah, very nice. Good blade.
Good stuff.
Really sharp.
Let's drag these down to the track, and then we can get up with the Argo to retrieve them. It should be fairly simple. So
Perfect.
Bit
Good
of
plan.
a drag. You'll lose some calories.
Good plan.
Yes, successful end to quite a nice hunt, really,
Yeah.
Fredrik.
Don't complain about that.
Everything was against us to start with because the wind was blowing up the glen, completely opposite to how we set out. And we were just lucky, really. We were looking at the stag further over there on Ben Cara, and we come over the knoll, and I just saw the antlers. So it was quite a straightforward stalk to crawl, should I say, up onto the knoll, and yes, some good shooting. Two nice stags to shoot. The second stag there is a switchy type, screwy head, really, so a very good one to shoot. He's poor condition, so perfect. This was a younger stag,
but it'll help Colin with his cull plan, which is what we're here for. So very good. No problem with the first shot. The second shot, I think, was a little bit back. I think he just clipped the liver and he kicked out, and then a good follow-up second shot, which goes to show good shooting under pressure, and we did everything the right way, and successful stalk really. So thanks very much for the good shooting and the good company.
Thank you.
Pretty rough. The wind's getting up, and I think the weather's closing in. But a beautiful place to be, and quite a nice stalk up Glen Ketlin.
Yeah, no, really nice.
So well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the good guidance and our experience stalk. We'll certainly do it again.
Excellent. Good.
Peter, I saw you yesterday that when we were steering the weapon that you didn't using hearing protection, and that in long time run you may need to wear it to amplify the signal. So I thought you should have one of these, and that will help you to protect you, but also enhance your hearing if that's needed.
Oh, smash it.
Up to 10 decibel. So.
Thank you very much.
And you have everything in the box, the charging kit, the charge, the units and so on, so it's handy to carry with you when you are on this kind of
Oh, fantastic. I think it'd be good for the duck shooting as well, for the amplifying,
Yeah,
when we're on
yeah.
the night and you hear the ducks coming in. But
yeah.
and you must look after your ears. I've abused my ears throughout my shooting career, and I'm kind of feeling it now, so I definitely recommend good hearing protection, certainly for the younger shooters starting to come through.
I made too many older hunters that really lost the hearing and struggle with hunt due to that. They have a tinnitus or whatever it could be.
Yeah, I suffer from tinnitus.
That's hard.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. You're the best.
And that's a wrap. We've brought the stags to an accessible point where Colin can intercept us with the Argo. From here, they're destined for the larder, and as Colin tells us, the day isn't over yet. Well, thanks for coming to retrieve our results of our morning exploits, Colin. It was quite a good morning. There was deer all around the cottage when we left this morning. As you know, it's one of my favourite glens up here. So yes, 2 nice cull stags. So yeah, a good start to the day.
Yep, very good stags, good cull stags, a lot of young stags in here, so it's good to get a few out of it. It's good coming out first thing in the morning as well. You're all well qualified to come out here on your own. I'm happy to let you out here. We'll get these back, get them into the larder, and then we're going to head for the hills and look for a big old mature stag.
Yeah. So back down for breakfast and then out on the hill for a day.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Great.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good stuff. As we begin the long walk back, we can reflect on a successful morning stalk amid Dalness's breathtaking scenery. It really doesn't get any better. Fredrik there, taking the stag double, and now the shooting show news.
This is the shooting show news. As the grouse season ends, it's been reported that eating grouse is more popular than ever. According to the Scottish Country Sports Tourism Group, there's been an increase in the number of hotels and restaurants putting grouse on the menu, as well as people eating it at home. And there's been more overseas demand than ever from Europe and North America, probably due to the favourable exchange rate. Andrew Granger of the SCSTG said Scotland's country sports are world class and a huge draw in terms of tourism trade, especially during the quieter winter months. Good news for Basque members, they'll get complimentary entry to the next 3 game fairs. Basque members got in for free at this year's fair, but now it's been confirmed that this benefit will keep going all the way through to 2020. Next year's event at Ragley is the diamond anniversary of the game fair, and organisers say they've got special events planned to mark the occasion. Keep up with all the developments at thegamefair.org. If you're a fan of traditional guns and cartridges, check out Ely Hawk's latest release, the Grand Prix cartridge in traditional 2.5-inch case length. Housed in the famous orange plastic case, the load is made for ease of use in traditional side-by-sides, with 10mm brass for easy ejection. Best of all, Ely Hawk says it'll be the same price as the standard Grand Prix 30g. And finally, November was the busiest month in history for firearms enquiries. Basque's firearms team says it dealt with 1,067 queries by phone, email and post. As usual, the biggest issue was delays in processing licence applications and renewals, with medical issues also a significant factor. Basque chairman Peter Glenser said it is disappointing that we are still talking about delays to waiting times for certificates and renewals, and we're still having so many members affected by them. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.